comedian Greg Warren. Greg got some nice love letters from your shows in Lowell, Arkansas over the weekend. And I know that you're heading for Des Moines Friday and Saturday at the Funny Bone in Des Moines with Greg Warren Live. Should be a great show.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. How you guys doing?
Are you in a basement?
Good, Greg. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's my brother's basement. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Now, you had your condo flooded, right? Isn't that the problem?
Yeah, it's destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sorry to hear that.
Do you think you're going to go somewhere new and sell the condo, or what are you thinking?
No, I think I'm going to stick it out, Chick. I think I'm going to
Rebuild?
rebuild. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you sound...
I've been talking to the insurance companies a little bit over the last couple of weeks. They're arguing with each other and stuff, and I gotta be honest. One of them seems like they might be a little bit unscrupulous.
Not on the up and up, huh?
So is it a multi-floor condo?
Yeah.
And is it water damage just on the lower level?
No, I got them all.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I got them all, and the neighbor downstairs.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, real popular around the complex.
Sorry to hear that. Well,
There he is. Hey, waterlog.
but it'll make you extra funny this weekend at the Funny Bone. And then I'm looking at your schedule. You're going to be at the let's see, March 20th. It's a Wednesday at the NCAA wrestling show in Kansas City, Missouri. Now, you're a former and very fine college wrestler. Am I correct?
Yeah. Very former, but yeah, there's my dad and I go to the Nationals every year, and this I'm going to do a show the night before the Nationals in Kansas City, mostly for wrestling fans.
Do you have a lot of wrestling stuff?
Yeah. Well, you've heard some of it, Tom.
Yeah, I'm just curious if you have a 30-minute wrestling.
I think I could probably do 30 minutes on wrestling.
I have no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
I was telling a story this weekend. I told you guys about that time when I laid down at Northern Iowa. According to my coach. But I just remembered we had practice like he was real mad at me, and we had practice like 2 days later, and it was a horrible, really hard practice. And at the end of practice, I was dead. Everybody was dead. And he goes, guys, we're not done. Meet me at the bottom of the stairs. We're going to run stairs. Those things were horrible. You would just like run up like 20 flights of stairs and down and up. And I legitimately had a bad back. And it was my first year there. And I turned to my friend, Darren Davis. I go, hey man, my back's killing me. I go, I don't think I can run these stairs. I go, you think if I ask coach if I could just ride the exercise bike instead of run the stairs, he'd be cool with it? And he goes, yeah, you should ask him. See, how is it that you guys know the answer to that question right now? I did not. And I hate to say this about my teammate, but I'm not sure Davis had my best interest at heart.
Well, it didn't go well.
No.
At least you don't have to run stairs now since you're, I guess, just the basement stairs.
Yeah, up and down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, there's a looking on the bright side, right, Tom?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if your brother had a ranch. You could, nice ranch house, you wouldn't have to go down the stairs.
He's got all kinds of stuff down here, guys. A pool table, shuffleboard, ping pong.
wow.
Oh, that's the place to be.
He seems very successful, your brother.
Oh, yeah, he does well.
Wow.
Good. What's our topic today, Greg?
Oh, it's an important topic, Tom. I want to talk about the history of bouncy houses.
Wow.
Boy, you are in the sweet spot here, buddy. Is that
right?
This could be Tom's favorite topic. He loves
Really?
I have one.
He owns his own bouncy house.
I actually have two now that I think about it.
Two? Wow. My brother owned one for a while. Also known as Moon Bounce, Astro Jump, Jump, Brinka Brinka. In El Paso, they call them jumping balloons. Moonwalk. In South Africa, they call them jolly jumpers. My favorite name, boingalos.
Oh, yeah, cool.
And in the UK, they call them bouncy castles.
In the 80s, I had an Oingo Boingalo.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. It was, it was a dead man's party in there. Who could ask for more?
1959, John Skurlock. He is a guy that used to work for NASA. He was an engineer, and he was testing out his inflatable tennis court cover, and he noticed his employees were jumping up and down on it. Yeah, and he got an idea for an inflatable walkway. He called it the spacewalk, and that's how we got the first one. He still fired those guys. I mean, they were jacking around. You
Sure.
can't let that happen.
Oh, yeah,
Even at
you
a
gotta-
tennis court. Yeah,
You got to let
yeah.
him go.
Gotta let him go. John's wife, Frances, got the idea to rent these things out for birthday parties, company picnics, and other special events. In the late 1960s, they added walls for safety.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Which
whoa,
means-
whoa. They was just like a big mat that you would jump on at the top.
Yeah, Christy.
Yeah.
That means in the early to mid 1960s, kids were flying all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done a
falling
lot
off.
of research. But they say the mid 60s was a heyday for pediatric orthopedic surgeons. And then in 67, they put a roof on it, and it got hot like a greenhouse. Like real hot. And then in 1974, they came up with a product called Jupiter Jump. That's where they just had like 4 inflated columns, and then there was netting walls to make it cooler.
Smart.
I have a theory between 67 and 74. That was also the heart of the Vietnam War. And I think that before they put the netting up, these bouncy houses, the climate in there was just like Vietnam. So if a kid was doing well in there with the heat, they sent him right to the Marines.
Really?
It's just a theory at this point, guys.
Right.
Yeah. Skurlock also invented the inflatable rescue pads that firefighters use.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Did
It's
he
kind of cool.
did he invent the pits for pole vaulters?
I don't think so. Those are like just those kind of square foam in there, right?
Mats. Yeah.
There was a period of time where Pat, when you did it, was it the blow up kind?
It was foam. Big things of
Big
foam.
thick thing of
Yeah,
foam.
big blocks of foam.
blocks
Yeah.
of
What's this guy's name, Greg?
Skurlock, John Skurlock.
Oh, so Tom, no pits, Skurlock.
You know, I thought of that. And I didn't know how to get
Wow.
to it. Way to go. Yeah.
I did not think of that. That was nice job, guys. I always wonder with those firefighter pads, like if somebody, jumps off the top of the building and is rescued, and the firefighters come to put the blanket around them, they're like, no, I just want to jump for a while if it's cool, guys.
Yeah, right.
Those are always great in cartoons. Whenever they had a cartoon, they would do it. They'd bounce right back up to where the flames were.
Yeah, it's backfired on us.
Classic.
Oh, yeah. It'd backfire.
Do they still have those? Do they still set that kind of thing up? If there's people have to jump?
They must.
I think so.
Something, yeah.
Wow.
Man.
It says here there is an increasing interest in the use of bouncy houses for more diverse applications, such as disaster relief shelters and military training simulations. I don't know about this. Like, ma'am, I'm very, very sorry that the tornado destroyed your home, but do you like jumping? or the military training simulations. What is this? Guys, we've noticed that this enemy we're going to face tends to shoot at your feet. So we're going to put you through this.
Yeah.
It's a $500 million business, guys.
Whoa.
Josh asked me how that business is trending.
How's that been business trending, Greg?
Oh, it's up and down.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Sure is.
Hey, now.
Tom, you said you've got a couple of these things. I want to give you some advice, and you probably don't need it, but after doing some research on bouncy houses, make sure you secure those things. Stake them down.
Yeah, they have a stake thing in the corner.
Okay, good, because these things blow away. Like they have carried children very far. The wind tends to knock them over. One bouncy house blew away and struck a bystander. I think that bystander was the Wicked Witch of the West that house landed on top of her. And I saw a picture of her legs, very unattractive.
Oh, yeah. They're
Hideous.
Yeah, those socks were terrible, weren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it. When you do research on bouncy houses on the internet, guys, guess what sites come up the most?
porn.
No, Josh.
Well, I think you're wrong.
There's just very few serious journalists covering this topic. It's all bouncy house companies. It's like so that the data is a little slanted. It's all basically trying to tell you why you should get one. This says this one guy said that the wind was a very, very big problem with these things, and make taking wind measurements part of the fun of the event. Yeah, I don't see how. No, Timmy. Don't eat the anemometer.
That's what every kid wants at a birthday party. Amateur meteorology.
Yeah.
13% of all birthday parties have a bouncy house. They cost like $200 to $300 to rent. They last, Tom, I don't know if you can verify this. They last about 5 to 7 years. Would you say that?
I rented them so many times. You can buy a really good one for a few $100s.
There you go.
Yeah, my brother had one. He bought one, and he also, for some reason, there was a period of time when he had a lot of frozen meat, and his deal was the first kid to be able to jump up and touch the ceiling got to take home frozen meat to their family.
Wow.
Is that right?
That sounds like fun.
Yes, it's a pretty good deal there.
I Googled this, and here's a place that has a wedding bouncy castle.
What?
Oh, that's fun. That'd be real fun.
Designed for a wedding. It says the white inflatable castles designed for adults and children. Decorated with fabric and floral arrangements. To rent it, it's $400.
Are you supposed
Cool.
to get married in it, or is it for the reception, just for the kids to play in? or-
It looks to me, judging by this photograph, that you could. But it's white, of course, and it looks like a wedding chapel.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah,
It's pretty. It would be awkward to be, I assume, for a woman to be in a wedding gown, bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a.
Josh, you've got a couple of films that have that, don't you?
Yeah, Bouncing Brides, number 5. That's a good one.
Oh, you remember Bouncing Brides? Yeah.
That one's pretty good. I don't like to talk about this, but I have a side hustle involving these, Greg, these bouncy houses.
Oh, yeah?
I flip them. Yeah, I'll buy them.
Is that right?
Yeah. Throw in a little, granite countertops.
Oh, yeah. You should do see if you can get a show on the Home Improvement Channel or something, Josh.
Sure. Yeah,
And Greg, just at my cursory glance at the internet, there are a number of videos of bouncy houses flying down streets.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good stuff, but please stake them down, folks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of course, goofy names for the companies. There's 10,000 bouncy house companies in
My
the
goodness.
United States. Yeah, my favorite was Afford a Bounce, which
Says it all, really.
yeah, don't do that for your children. It's also known as Contusion Town.
Is that right?
Still safer than a trampoline, I think would be safe to say.
Oh man, my buddy Tim Convey, he bought a new house and it came with a trampoline.
Nice.
It's so fun. It's got netting on the side.
Oh, that's
so
the
I think
best.
that-
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. There's this the biggest bounce house is this. It's 1,000 square meters, like 26,000 square feet or something.
Holy
It's
cow.
called Big Bounce America. It travels around, and it's got slides, ball pits, basketball court, and a DJ booth.
Whoa.
Really?
Is it bigger than the Jumbo Jump?
Well, I mean,
does it give square footage? Because I just looked it up at Guinness World Records. Almost over 15,000 square feet, the jumbo jump.
I think Big Bounce America is bigger.
Yeah, that's
Someone better tell the
thought
Guinness
so.
people.
I thought I saw 26,000. I don't want to argue with Guinness, especially in public, but yeah, Big Bounce.
Also,
How'd you like
the world record for the most vomit ever cleaned up off of a.
Yeah,
Really?
You can imagine.
yeah.
Have you taken the kids?
Tom,
Oh, I'm sorry, Greg.
go ahead, Christy.
Now, have you ever been to one of the bouncy houses on water? The big floating.
Yeah, those are great.
They
Oh,
are
no, that
so
looks like fun.
Oh, they shoot you into the air?
Yes.
Those are the best, yeah.
They are so
Oh,
fun.
yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It is, even as adults.
You're like 4 feet off the water, and then you bounce around until you fall in.
I'm not like
Have a lifeguard present, by the way.
Yes, I'm not a physicist, and maybe Tom, you would understand this a little better. I guess because of the constant, the fan, the constant air pressure, it can have little punctures or little seams, and it's still going to be fine. Like, or little air leaks, I guess.
Yeah. Get out the tape.
Yeah, you're okay with just as long as what I like to do is I like to get one of those big bouncy houses that's not blown up yet, with the fan, and I like to sit in the front yard and just and blow it,
Is that right?
Yeah, I just blow it. Eventually, somebody will be like, "Hey, man, there's a fan." I'll be like, "Oh, thank God."
Greg Warren is going to be live in person. You can see him at the Funny Bone in Des Moines, Iowa this Friday and Saturday. Then if you're at the NCAA Wrestling Show in KC, Wednesday, March 20th, your special wrestling hunk. Greg also has a couple of great specials out there. You can find him. That would include The Salesman and Where the Field Corn Grows. Greg, good luck with the condo.
Yeah.
Hope you get back home soon.
It's going to be a while, Tom.
I'm sorry.
Was your furniture ruined too?
Not a lot of it. A couple of pieces. Yeah.
Does
I
the
think a dresser and a couch.
does the place smell?
Well, right now it smells like that antimicrobial or stuff. Like whatever they use to clean it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it really didn't. Like it happened, and they were out there with like 10 guys, 60 minutes after it happened.
With the big fans and.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, best of luck. We hope to see you reporting from home soon. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Greg.
Bye, Greg.
Bye, guys.
Great show.